All right, welcome back to the final round of the Seattle Regionals. This is the tiebreaker for the 6 round tournament. So this is round number 9. If you've been here through the whole series, thanks for sticking with me. Definitely drop a comment saying you're the I don't know, longest running marathon viewer that I have. And then if there's multiples of you, you can fight in the comments, of course. So yeah, just kind of taking a look at this team a little bit. So it's pretty standard, pretty meta, pretty nice all the way around. What's very interesting is, so our Bastiodon wins the Mirror, beats the Marowak, beats Altaria, and beats Hypno generally. Bastiodon really kind of crushes Hypno unless it has Focus Blast. And I don't know. I just tend to not see it. So I'm really liking Bastiodon. Out of leads, typically what I see for a lead is Meganium or Hypno. I just haven't seen many other leads in this tournament. Meganium and Hypno actually both lose to Scrafty and Galvantula. I expect this Hypno to probably be double punch Hypno, so it's probably Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, so it takes out the Altaria, it takes out the Azumarill. Because his team's pretty weak to Altaria, if he doesn't have Ice Punch. Because then Altaria beats Hypno, Marowak, Meganium, and kind of ties Altaria, so that doesn't look great to me. And then Azumarill beats, if Hypno didn't have Thunder Punch, then Azumarill beats Hypno, Altaria, Bastiodon, Marowak, and ties their Azumarill. So it's really bad. So I expect this Hypno to come out either as a safe switch or a lead. If it's a safe switch, then he would be... I'm looking for something that wins versus Hypno in the lead, but also wins versus whatever it would want to swap into. So, since it loses to... Hypno loses to Bastiodon, Scrafty, and Galvantula to some extent. Then Bastiodon Scrafty kind of loses to Azumarill. So then we would want the Galvantula in the lead, right? I think we'd want the Galvantula in the lead. And then the Hypno would come in response to that. Or we could just put Venusaur in the lead and try and hard call it, but I don't want to hard call it. I want to assume that the Azumarill could also be in the lead, and Hypno could be in the back. So, kind of either way. Or the Meganium, so we can kind of just fight all of them. So, yeah, I think I'm going to run Galvantula. I think I want a Bastiodon to deal with the Hypno, and then lastly I probably want a Venusaur, because I just don't see a Alolan Marowak is very likely. Most people don't run a Alolan Marowak. So what did I say? Galvantula, Bastiodon, Venusaur, and then Galvantula needs to win the lead. Sounds good to me. So this is probably the other person that's going to hit Elite Trainer off of this tournament, regardless if he wins or loses against me. Super high rated ace player. So yeah, let's get our Bastiodon loaded up. And Bastiodon's basically just going to be cleanup crew. So if Galvantula ends up needing extra shields, then Bastiodon's just going to be the dude that helps kind of smooth that over. So looking for him to be a big carry. Hopefully we get it. And then with the momentum from game 1, it's usually pretty helpful to predict kind of the driver's seat and stuff like that. Predict the driver's seat, I don't know what I'm saying, but you know, like when you're in the lead, you can kind of make more informed predictions about what they're going to bring for game 2 and game 3 when you've won game 1. Altaria, not the thing I expected. We kind of have a terrible team for this. So I'm just going to throw as many discharges as I can. We didn't get a shield. Nice, no shield. We actually might be able to win this if we just shield here and keep volt switching. I think we can't afford to throw a discharge. No, I think we have to. We have to throw another discharge. So we're gonna get a shield here, I assume. And then we're going to roll the Bastion out. Sky attack, no problem, whatever. No shields. Problematic things that could come in would be Azumarill. Or like Meganium. But we're even shields, so I actually have more farm than Meganium. There's the Azumarill. I actually think that the Azumarill has a Hydro Pump ready to go. I'm going to attack once more and then swap to Venusaur. Didn't get it. It's probably an Ice Beam. So it's fine. We're just going to take the Ice Beam. It's fine. Because we want the Azumarill to spend most of its energy. It's probably a Hypno in the back, huh? Whatever. We're going for it. It's Meganium. Spicy. So if we can get the double Flamethrower off, then we might be able to smack down the Azumarill's remaining HP before it can get to a Hydro Pump. So I'm not sure. We actually might want to just not shield this. Then we shield this. Man, those Vine Whips hurt. Bubble is going to hurt even more. I don't think we have this. I think Bubble is going to be super effective. It's going to get us. It's going to cause us pain and suffering. Man, so close. I was thinking like maybe I could take a couple more Vine Whips and then throw the Flamethrower, and then maybe I can Flamethrower the Azumarill, but I just don't think we had it. So what's nice there is we didn't have to reveal our Bastion moveset because Flamethrower was the correct choice against Meganium, so that's good. What isn't nice is we totally got like completely bamboozled on what we were doing there for the lead. If we run our Altaria, it's an attack-weighted Altaria, so it can kind of win the CMP tie versus a lot of Altarias, so that's good. He doesn't really have any hard counters to Bastiodon, so I'm sort of thinking that it actually seems likely that Hypno stays out of the picture. I can run Venusaur and Galvantula, and then no, I may need to run Azumarill and mirror his Azumarill or beat the Altaria. Then I may need to run let's see, Altaria, Meganium, Azumarill is what he had. I can go Venusaur, so Venusaur is better against Meganium than, like Venusaur wins against Meganium. Venusaur is more useful against Altaria. And yeah, I think, yeah, we could just go Altaria lead. Win that, then go Venusaur, win whatever that matchup is, and then go Azumarill. Yeah, let's do it. I don't know. I'm gonna try and copy. Gonna try and copy it. We could also go Altaria lead, Venusaur. Yeah, I think we want it like this. And then if he goes like Bastiodon as like a hard counter, then he goes Bastiodon as a hard counter. I'm kind of thinking that like if he keeps Altaria as a lead, then we can go Bastiodon lead, and If he swaps to Bastiodon lead, then no. I think I'm just going to go Altaria. I don't know if it's going to be a Bastiodon lead. I don't know how much Dobby actually like switches up his teams. I really haven't played Dobby in like a very, very long time. So we'll see. I hope it's just Altaria Mirror. Nice. Yes. So he was kind of planning against the Azumarill. Okay, let's get our Azu in here. Now his Altaria doesn't have like the most CP ever, so I'm not sure exactly how much damage we want to do with our Ice Beam. I want to do 2 more bubbles and then I'll figure it out. Yeah, I think we want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Okay, perfect. So no shields, no nothing here. It's fine. We don't care about this. We're going to toss this Ice Beam as fast as we can. We're not going to do a full Ice Beam just in case there's a double shield. There is not. Alright. Azu Mirror. Interesting. So we have a Venusaur to deal with this, so we don't really care too much. And then we have an Altaria to deal with the Meganium, so we're kind of just chilling. We're not going to ever switch into Venusaur because then he'll just swap into the Meganium, and we want the Altaria against the Meganium. Like, we have such hard counters. Like, we have such hard counters that we really just, like, kind of don't care. Trying to think about this. I think I want to farm up to double Sky Attack. Nope. No shields. And then we don't want to do a full Sky Attack. We want to do maybe like that much. Maybe like 1 more bubble or something. Yeah, so we want to farm this thing down a little bit more. We want to force this Azu to immediately Ice Beam. I'm kind of trying to see if I can win without revealing my third, but I think I just have to. I mean, I really didn't need to come in with this Azu here, but it's fine. We'll just Vine Whip down. Okay. So he was just kind of giving up that game and kind of going for game 3. So let me get in the mind here of Dobby real quick and see if we can sort of Jedi mind trick him in game 3. So he went Altaria lead, which is interesting. I don't see a lot of people do that, but it makes sense. It's a good Pokemon. Then for game 2, he thought I would go Azumarill lead. Or he thought I would go Bastiodon lead, and either way Meganium solves that problem. So he thought I would change for game 2. So he's a player that doesn't stick to the winning formula, but instead goes and tries to switch for the opponent. What a lot of those players end up doing, people that sort of have the winning formula, then they try to adjust for kind of a 2-0 sweep, they often go back to the winning formula for game 3. So Altaria is what I'm going to want to expect for game 3. And I think what's interesting is I could actually just go Altaria for game 3, right? We were already considering that. So let's just do that. So let's just go Altaria lead for game 3. Nope, wrong Altaria. I need Steen to pull up my actual team. So we go Altaria for game. Then there's an Azumarill somewhere. We need a Venusaur for that. And then we could go Galvantula for it, actually. So if we catch the Meganium or Altaria, we're good. That last time he swapped in the Altaria, our Azu was there to answer that. It could be a Hypno on game 3 with an unknown moveset. I could keep the Bastiodon as a response to Altaria or Hypno. I think that's likely. And then probably an Azu or a Meganium for the third. So this largely banks on us just winning the lead or tying the lead. Yeah. Could just be Altaria, Azu, Meganium. Do we beat that? Altaria, Azu, Meganium. No, we kind of don't. We get Galvantula for the third. Galvantula is like really, really flexible. Requires a lot of shields though. Yeah, let's do it. This is hype, man. Coming down to the wire in the finals. It's super cool. Altaria? Yep, there it is. People go right back to the winning formula. So we have an attack-weighted Altaria. So what we're actually not going to do is attack first. Whoa, our game is chugging and stuttering. What the heck is going on? There it is. There's the first shield. All right, this might be a Dragon Pulse. I mean, I think he farmed up to Dragon Pulse, which is interesting, but I don't think it is. Sky Attack, and then we actually just spam, and we're going to get super, super low. We're going to get into the red first. It's going to look like we're going to die, and then we're going to hit Sky Attack at like 1 HP. This is how my Altaria works, guys. My Altaria is so annoying to fight against. It's just like the worst. There's the second shield. Sorry if you can hear that smoke detector. I'm going to go ahead and go outside to finish recording this. So we're going to come in with our Galvantula, which is able to get maybe 1 or 2 volt switches off on Altaria, which is a tremendous amount of energy. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Hypno, huh? Bug Buzz, baby. It's a lot of damage. Shields down. It's a lot. Woo! Yikes! And there's the Venusaur into the Azu. Oh man. So we just farm up 2 Frenzy Plants here, is what we do. We save a shield just in case Hypno has a charge move. I don't think he does. I think that should be 2 Frenzy Plants. I wasn't really counting. But Galvantula can also like kill the Hypno at such low health. We can get 1 Vine Whip anyways before the confusion even damages us, so that's why I was fine firing a turn early. I just really didn't want to risk the Ice Beam. Man, so I'm the regional winner of Seattle? And there's bright light on my face right now. There's this weird crack through the... Yeah, cool. Well, dope. I didn't think that was going to happen. I kept saying I was just going to lose. But, hell yeah. Well, all right. Well, you know what? On all of its glory, it is now available on YouTube as soon as I upload all this shit and make thumbnails for it. And then everyone can see how did I do it. So, very cool. All right. Well, I am super glad. Mad props to everybody that I fought against today. I have, I think, the absolute lowest Buckholz points in our tournament because I fought a bunch of, like, lower-rated players to get to 5-1, and then I beat all of the top players, which is really interesting how that works. Like, kind of coming through the bottom and then, like, scraping along the top, and then kind of did it. So, whew. All right. Well, I'm going to go celebrate and have a drink, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.